Kind of working on something new, but I don't really know what it's going to become, to be honest. Even subconsciously, if we can do that. That is why are we attracted to things that look was worth it. The challenge was worth it because taking myself out of the equation.
So which author have had the biggest influence on your writing, like after?
Yeah, my favorite writer has been for last many years, I would say Haruki Murakami. He's a Japanese writer. I would say, in terms of consciousness, he impacted my consciousness the most because um, his writing is like that craft I'm talking about. He takes you in this another world as a reader. And I think when a writer, through his stories or her stories, can do that, that is just a gift. And I mean, nothing is a gift. Of course, he spent 10 years, 20 years working on the craft. But to be able to do that, you have to arrive in such certain frequency of existence, like through your work, whatever that work may be, writing, music, you transport other beings to another existence in themselves. And that is incredible. Like, that's why we are here. That's why we create art. We create art not just for ourselves, so that we can transport somebody else to uplift their consciousness, even subconsciously, if we can do that. That is why are we attracted to things that looks grandeur, like why Taj Mahal? Why do we have these things in the world that make us feel like, wow, who did this? What does it make it feel? It makes us feel like something impossible became possible, and that's what the power of art is. And that's why we are here. That's why art is it's not just art. It's not just like you do an art class. No, it has the power to change everything and impact everything. So I think this is why, Unheard, I wanted Unheard to become a movement before it started, and now it's becoming a movement, is to get these people who think like this or have this potential, to get them working on their ideas, to get them become more creative, because they need to believe that they can truly change something in themselves and in the world outside through their work, and they can.
So Kartikeya, what's next for you as a writer?
I am kind of working on something new, but I don't really know what it's going to become, to be honest. But I'll be very happy to share. I'm definitely going very deep into my own spiritual journey at the moment. Actually, I'm going through a lot of transitions in life, externally and internally. Lots have changed in a very short span of time. So I'm going into some meditation courses in the coming months, and I'm traveling a bit. I want to take some time just to go inside, go deeper, look for some guidance. Because what happens is sometimes, because my energy goes so much to giving people all the time, or writing, to sharing and talking, it's important to take time to understand for yourself where is it coming from, what is it for, all these kind of things. So I think before I go deep into my writing process for the next book, I really want to go deep into understanding what the next step of this movement will be. What is Unheard going to evolve into? Okay, we are telling people about Unheard. People are reading more about Unheard, and they want to break out of their herd mindset. But we need to give them something more, and how to do that is something I need to personally first reflect on and arrive in a space in myself that I can genuinely keep sharing that with people without making it superficial, or without making it, inauthentic or judgmental, but really giving something truthful to people. And that is my life goal. Whatever I do, I want to do it very authentically and very truthfully and very honestly, and with a lot of understanding of, like, I'm not perfect, and whatever I'm sharing with you is not the ultimate truth, but I'm trying my best to share something that I believe has really helped me in my journey. So that's the understanding where it comes from. So yeah, I'm going deeper into my own spiritual journey at the moment, actually.
Tell me more about, like, how much time did you take to finish this book, Unheard?
It's actually, Unheard is a very funny story. The writing part of the book took about 10 months, but getting the book to launch, the editing part, all of that took over 1 year. And there was a time last year in around August, September, where I thought I'm not going to be able to get this book out, because so many things came on the way for this book to not get done. And there came a point where I was just like, you know what, this is not meant to be. Let it go. And it's time for me to retire. I think my writing career is over. Like, really, it came to that point. I'm like, okay, this is it. This was all my books till now was last book. This is not coming out. And then something happened, and I realized, like, I need to just get it out, So I stayed patient through it all. And then the book finally came out in December, just 3 months ago. It's not been long. And the reviews we started getting from the book, the feedback, and from authentic.
Even I got it.
And the feedback from readers and from everyone, like people I know, people I don't know, like from all backgrounds, the kind of feedback we started receiving, I was like, wow, the wait was worth it. The challenge was worth it, because taking myself out of the equation, because when you go through something so long, you become quite detached with the work. Like, I became very detached with Unheard. So when it came out, I was just observing the reactions of people, how they were responding to it. And I realized how much it was impacting people, and how much a book like this was needed for people. You were there, and not just few people, a lot of people. Taken, like, people from different age, different countries, different backgrounds, they all connect with it. So something is there in this book that is speaking to everyone, and that gave me a lot of
yes.
I felt very good about it, because I felt like, okay, if I leave my body now, whenever, at least I would have given people Unheard, I would have given them something to look for, to read, and that spiritual foundation, that foundations I talk about all the time. I feel like this book could give them something, and it has really inspired me to keep writing again, actually.
Yes.